get it going.
Yeah, I'm just getting going.
I'll be manning the chat rooms per usual, wreaking havoc.
Alright.
Slowly taking over the universe, by the way.
Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay, hold on. Come on. I'm live, but I'm not showing up. Why is that?
I got it on my end.
You have it?
Got on his end.
Alright, hold on.
Until showtime.
Yep. Alright, I've got to rearrange something. Alright.
We got it live.
Alright, so go to the live video. I got it. Yep. See, you're just showing me the phone now. Alright, I gotta copy and paste all this stuff.
Okay.
So
oh, this is awesome.
Alright, copy. Paste it over here. Comment. Paste. And put that in. Did it show up?
It's up.
No, did the comment show up yet?
That's what I'm looking for. No.
Why not? It says awaiting the unknown commented.
4 minutes.
Alright, 4 minutes. No. Yeah, take.
Oh,
See what comes up. Alright, 3 minutes and so many seconds. Okay, why does he constantly say stop? Live stop.
Tell them.
Hello everybody, we'll be going live on Blog Talk in a few minutes. And as you guys can see, we have Cody Ray Divines.
Debians.
Oh my god.
Wait, Bob, how do we say that? Debians.
3 minutes. Until showtime.
Mr. Scientist.
Oh, of course.
And Dustin Perry?
Yeah, Dustin Berry. Alright, we'll share this video out in a minute.
And it's going already.
We've got 2 minutes to showtime. Leave that one. I'll start sharing out the video. Oh, this is like so delayed on Facebook.
Yeah, I was noticing that, yeah.
Groups. Alright, go to okay.
Hey, Renee.
Hey Renee, hon, how are you?
How you doing there, darling?
2 minutes. Until showtime.
2 minutes. Let's share out the video.
We're sharing and sharing, and for all of you out there, share away. We're gonna have an awesome time.
Yep, we're gonna have an awesome time. You don't want to miss this.
You're gonna regret it later if you do. Totally. Because we got so much, just so much jam-packed.
Oh my god, there's so much going on this weekend. It's unbelievable. And everything else. But you guys will find out soon when the show starts. Mute that.
Thank you.
Right. Hold on, she's gotta mute something. Mute it. Mute.
Got it.
Okay. She muted it.
We're good. We're good.
Oh god.
We got this.
Alright,
We got this. Okay, so let's see.
1 minute. Until showtime.
1 minute.
Calling number.
563-999-3002. What else is on?
And we have Renee. And we have Mandy.
Hi, Mandy.
Mandy and Charisma, I'm sure. And the Rhode Island group that they're, of course, that leaves
they'll
us.
find out. They have to wait.
Yes,
wait for the show to start.
All right, let's
Everybody
see.
has to wait.
Hey, Steph. We got news.
We got news on set.
We got news on set on everybody.
Yeah.
Okay. And it is
Hi, Han.
563.
Okay, 20 something seconds to showtime. What?
563.
563-999-3002. Yeah.
One numbers I gotta memorize.
Don't make me split my coffee. It's not very ladylike.
The show will go live in 5
Oh well, you have to.
4,
Spit if you must.
2, 1.
Very light.
For the next 2 fun-filled hours, get ready to learn something new, be inspired, enlightened, spooked, help, laugh, cry, and be awakened. And now, your host of Awakening the Unknown. You never know what these two will be up to next. So please welcome Susan Swanbeck and Michelle Sullivan.
Wow, how you doing out there, everybody? What a wonderful, fantastic Thursday night. We have one heck of a special show for you guys. I mean, I am so excited. We've got so many announcements and things that go on, but I mean, literally, who do we have today, Michelle? These people have to hear this.
OMG. We want it loud and clear?
I want to, yeah, right, go yell on the mic.
I'm going to say
Go yell on the mic.
Loud and clear. Alright?
Okay.
Tonight we have Cody Desbiens, which our listeners are always super excited about.
Everybody knows Cody.
And is it the paranormal rock star? Is that what the nickname is?
Dustin.
Yes, Dustin Perry.
Yeah.
And from a mirage of things, because he's a lecturer, motivator. He's a sweetheart.
Oh, kind of
He's a
like
cutie.
Cody. Cody's a jack of all trades over here.
Yeah, which Dustin can't have him. I don't care if he did find him first. We do have business on Cody. Okay. You did sign a notarized.
Man, we could talk about like anything and everything paranormal over here right now, but if you guys, I don't know if you've noticed, if anybody's watching the Facebook station right now, I actually have 2 different things flashing in the background, and one of them happens to be the mask. Okay?
Oh,
and,
yes.
I really do want to get into some of the investigations, Dustin, that you've done, because I'm from Ireland, and we do have something that might be coming up in 2020 in Ireland and Scotland, so I'm really excited about those. But Cody was talking to me about this experiment that you guys are doing when it comes to this mask that actually originated in Africa, and I kind of gave him my impressions of it.
Yeah, it was very interesting. We actually have him with us right now.
We have to ask if he wants to join us. We try not to make any demands of him, as we don't really know his personality and ways as of yet, but he's been pretty kind so far. Yes. I think he'll join us.
Is that like my Bob?
Not quite, but very similar.
Okay, I just want to make sure. Okay.
This is our little friend here. Look, he fits perfect right in between us. See? Oh,
That
he's so
is
happy.
amazing.
He likes being here tonight.
Yeah, I'm still getting that energy. The same energy I told you about. It's unbelievable because I'm getting like the Native American dress, but I'm getting part voodoo energy as well.
Wow. Well, it's interesting you say that, because one of the experiments we did, because we try to take him out weekly and spend the same amount of time with him, although the weather's been hindering what we like to do, because the wife frowns upon me doing this stuff in the house. But we take him out, and the second time we were out, we started playing some African voodoo tribal music. And it's then where the tri-fuel meters really started to go off. And he seems to respond to that pretty well.
Yeah,
Wow.
absolutely. Yeah, the strange thing with the tri-field meter is it would keep going up to 5 milligauss, which was strange. So it would kind of bounce. It would never go past 5, but it was strange. It was really strange.
Oh.
That is really super interesting.
Yeah, I mean, it is. I mean, are you getting, like, different type of EVP? Like, are you getting African American language or any English language as far as just the meters as well? But are you getting different languages as well?
And how about the research on the African history part of it? Is there a tribe
One
related
question
to
at a
it?
time. Okay.
He hasn't told us too much
Listen,
yet,
they
so.
can only answer one at a time.
Ladies, stop fighting. There's plenty of our little mask friend to go around.
Okay. He's just so cute.
He is. He's got this little scruffy
And
goatee.
I know,
Look at
because
that.
I am just like
Oh, I love the
so
beard.
curious about this because that's the energy I'm picking up. They're as goofy as us.
We haven't been, I don't know if we're as goofy as you guys.
Close. Yeah, not quite though.
No, he doesn't talk too much yet. He's still getting comfortable with us, I think.
Yeah, I think we're trying to still build that connection. I think.
It seems like you guys need to work on building your relationships with the mask.
I keep
On a
asking Cody to
basis.
sleep with it, but he won't. I mean, I'm not saying fornicate, but just cuddle with it. Let him
At
feel
least cuddling. I would say, you know, compromise. A little cuddling, a little maybe a movie night, playing
Okay,
games.
so we have the male Michelle would be Dustin, and evidently Cody would lean more towards me to giggling. I'm going to mute you. All right, we got this.
I can feel that mask's pain, okay? I can feel its pain. He wants to go for a walk.
No,
It's
it's
just
just like
outside, fresh air.
No, I'm just really curious. Have you gotten any EVPs with it, or just a lot of the meters have been going off with that?
A lot of the meters. There's been some strange things. Some strange noises that we've gotten.
Yeah.
Maybe like a grunting type sound, but very faint and not really pronounced yet.
He does the phantom scent thing that happens with him too.
Yeah, that
and
was
sometimes when he's with us and we're doing an investigation and we're trying to speak with him.
Oh, that's Cody.
No, I know that scent all too well. No, he gets like this fiery, like a smoke kind of, like a campfire smoke smell to him. But sometimes we have him in the case, and he's closed up with, all the foam and everything around him, all the egg crate foam. And we'll be driving or something. All of a sudden, we'll just get that in the truck or the car as well. So,
Well, that
I think
actually makes
he kinda
sense
knows what we're
because
doing,
it
and I
really
think he gets
does.
excited about it.
They're bonded.
Yeah.
They're all best friends now. Look, they even starting to look alike.
Funny.
Look.
No, I mean, as far
Just need
as
to
the
tan a little bit
smells
more.
of it, it makes sense because your spirit smell. Sometimes when you're on an investigation, you can actually smell things. Like, to me, roses is love. When some people, roses might be an individual passing over, but when you're in an investigation, it's not just all your equipment, it's your actual personal senses as well. Is that what you guys do as well? They're quiet.
Yeah, no, I'd agree. I mean, I also think there's a familiarity that develops between, the investigator and the equipment that they use too.
Right.
Like when I was on the shows, I like to always use like the same recorder and the same things like that. And they seem to work like you develop almost like some type of weird connection or relationship. So we're still building that with him, and we use the same equipment when we
And
take him out.
Dustin, you literally have like the paranormal MacGyver sitting right next
Have
to
you guys tried?
He's pretty magical.
Yeah, are you kidding me? He can invent anything. I'm telling you, Cody. Figure out how to hook up a camera so it can see through the eyes and see if the energy of the mask actually picks up what you're picking up on video, whether it be full spectrum or thermal.
Are we in need of cadaver
Oh, you
eyes?
can invent this.
Do we need cadaver eyes? I'm on that. Do we need
No,
cadaver
I
eyes?
don't. I don't think we need to go that far. No,
Not yet.
you don't need
We're
to
good?
procure any
We're good.
cadaver
Okay.
eyes.
I'm not
But
grossed by
you know
that
we've
stuff.
You know, you're
somebody.
yelling in my ear, right?
Yeah.
But you know,
We have that connection.
let's get the serious spin of this though.
Okay.
That totally makes sense about the mask for one.
Right.
In the tribes, when they were out on the hunt, the men were usually separated from the women.
Right.
Okay.
What?
So the smells associated with the mask associates it with either a hunter or a warrior.
Right,
Smells of fire.
Right, because when I originally seen the mask and I explained it to Cody what I seen, the grass was around his wrist and it was coming down. He actually had on a grass skirt and he was wearing the mask and he was like dancing. So that would make sense, the smoke, that's what I seen. But I also picked up the voodoo energy, which confused me because I was seeing the African American until you told me where it was picked up. So it's quite possible it was used in 2 different places.
And we think it was maybe using some type of some type of tribal ceremony or something like that.
Right.
Could be a coming of age type of mask, which would represent the whole beard thing, and a boy turning into a man.
When boys come of age, their beard isn't that thick. You're lucky if you get 2 or 3 hairs.
My son's Portuguese. He had a beard at 9.
Well, he's got this goatee. He's obviously very manly, as you can tell.
That's a mature guy.
See, he's pretty good.
Had that change of life.
All right. How about
if we get EVPs and he's having voice change, we'll know he's finally hit puberty. But he already can grow a better beard than either one of us, so he's ahead.
Don't hate, guys. Don't hate. Don't hate. It was part of like the whole attracting the females.
Check this board. Okay.
But it'd be like, okay, I'm looking at that mask and going back into history, being from a European descent. Okay, you're Portuguese people. Portugal at one point owned a big part of Africa. Okay. Part of the culture's jewelry, even on the islands till this date, is the puka shells, which are that's being used on those masks.
Right.
So it could be some kind of revelation to go way back to even the Angolian War, that's when Portugal actually lost against Africa, and they had built their own separate country.
Well, we don't know if you guys ever actually traced the history of the mask. Have you been able to?
It's tough. What I do know about the gentleman that I received it from was that his ancestors, it belonged to his ancestors when he lived in Africa. And he brought the mask over to Louisiana, more specifically the New Orleans area, because I was on vacation there recently, which is when I got the mask. He had brought it over about 20 to 25 years ago, and it stayed in that area. And, he just wanted to get rid of it. He didn't want it anymore for some reason. But something kind of drew me to this. He had a couple of them. He had like about 5 of them.
Wow.
They all look totally different. But this one, and I was there with my girlfriend, and I told her, I was like, I need to get this. I need to bring this home. And it just drew me right to this specific one. For what reason, I don't know. I just had an instinct to bring it home. So that's really all the information that I have from it, from the source.
Right.
But it's hard to trace it back. Now, I have talked to people like John Zaffis, and he has one very similar to this. And a lot of times he was telling me that when they carved these masks, they were carved to represent a deity or god of sorts, and the wearer of the mask would, overcome the spirit of this deity or god.
Right.
There's many different theories on that, but I guess time will tell. The more we work with it, and maybe we can bring more of that out.
Is there a tribal marking on the inside or somewhere around there?
Nothing that we could find. There's a couple of scratches and scrapes and things on his back, but nothing that we could really see.
Huh.
Any animal chewings on the edges?
No, just Cody, because it smells like barbecue. No, it's mostly just little pieces of string here and there, and then the shells, and such.
Huh.
That's what I found interesting.
Yeah, I really that would be like that'd be like a project to take the picture and throw it at my kid to see what he could come up with.
It's a really cool mask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't try wearing it very often though.
Oh my god, it reminds me of the movie The Mask.
Well, yeah.
So
except it's the hairy
if you guys
version.
put it on, does your personality change?
We haven't really worn it. No.
The movie The Mask.
We want to find out more about him before we do much else with it.
Yeah.
So we're for him to tell us some things,
I'll volunteer to put it on.
No.
He gets a little more comfortable every time, I think.
Yeah.
So
I
really
keep it in
find
my
that
office.
quite interesting, though.
I do. I keep it in my office on top of a Native American drum that was given to me from a person that didn't want this drum anymore. They felt like it was, you know, making noise, and his
Haunted.
girlfriend
Say
didn't
it.
want
Haunted.
But you know, it hasn't done anything at my house yet. That's a whole different story, which we'll be able to see it in the second hour. Because I'll be in that room, and he sits right on top of this drum. I always keep him out, and the cool thing is I have security cameras in my office that point towards this section,
Right.
And he hasn't moved yet. Neither have any of the other things, but it's just cool to have like a 24-hour eye on him.
That's why I have my entire house full of DVR cameras.
know,
Spiritual activity, so I wanted to see what was going on. So I record it 24/7.
My dog sends porn, so I can't do that.
No, you can't. Your dog really does.
I'm gonna put our little friend back in his little box there for a little while.
Yeah, it must be getting tiring holding that thing up for a while.
Wow.
Yeah, he's pretty strong, little fella. We'll put him here though, so we can watch.
Hey, you never know. Maybe the energy. Maybe he'll like the energy and open up and have a conversation with you guys.
He gets a little more comfortable every time.
Yeah.
A lot of the listeners are in their chat room already discussing about how they're actually getting these unsettling feelings and vibes coming from the mask as they're watching that.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's just me. I was very nice. He's very nice.
And Mandy wants to know what Cody named his teddy bear that she gave him at the Rhode Island Paracon. Charisma.
Mandy. All right, let me
Young
look at
girl
the comments.
Charisma, like graduate high school age.
We went to our birthday party. Hi, Carissa.
She was asking if you
You're a
named
teddy
her
bear. How many
teddy
teddy
bear.
bears do you get?
Oh, I know, right?
You're not Elvis quite yet.
Yeah, I don't know if he has a name. I don't know if I name.
He doesn't name anything.
He's in my office though. He's on my shelf.
You're really offending Bob. Bob is really offended now. Do you see that? I'm gonna have to draw tears.
I really did get new mics so you wouldn't have to yell.
I know, I guess
I know. I can't stop it.
You could have saved money. She seems okay.
Yeah. She can just like whoosh right over everything else.
My family's in the Azores in Portugal. I just holler. That's it. Sell a banana.
Now I know Cody is like from Taps, and I know that you've done things with Taps and the Ghost Hunters International as well. Have you guys ever investigated together on a case that was maybe your favorite case, whether or not you got evidence or not? It's just, have you guys ever done anything together that was really
What was your
jumped
best
out at you?
time? Like your best time together.
We have good times all the time. A lot of times we're not investigating. We're just traveling and doing things. But we did a case last year in Rhode Island, and actually just today we're in communication with the fella here in New England too that wants us to come up and do a case. Usually we just work together, not pretty much with the teams or anything.
Right.
So it's just easier, I think, because the two of us kind of understand each other real well, and we don't need to, we don't need to communicate a lot when we're doing the investigation, which is good because then you really kind of cut down on all the interference.
Yep.
Yeah. Sometimes that's a bad thing too, that connection, you know, because he's got a dirty little mind. For a young man, it's very disturbing.
Oh, can you believe this? So offended.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's awful. It's awful.
Hey, you know what? A little flattery goes a long way. People need to feel positive. It's like a smile. It's contagious. You compliment people. Nobody's used to that these days. They're looking at them a creep, but if somebody has something pretty or nice on, I'll compliment them.
No, it's really weird because, you know, as I could tell everybody on air that they find out today why I'm dying why I dyed my hair purple, but everybody will find out why.
Oh.
So, but there's a really good reason for it. There's a show coming up in 2 weeks, and I'm actually going to dare everybody else to do something out of the ordinary for themselves.
It looks
what's our
great.
rating
It
on
looks
this
good on you.
episode?
PG.
Oh, okay, I won't say it.
PG.
I won't say it.
That means be good.
I was just wondering if the carpet and the whole they say about the curtains and
Honey, nobody has carpet anymore. It's all hardwood floors.
Yes! That's what I have. Hardwood floors. She's got carpet.
I got linoleum, alright?
Yeah, it's a portigy.
Linoleum.
It's a portigy in her.
That's right.
Cody warned me about this show.
Actually,
I told him this
believe
is
it or not, we
I
can
told him
be
this is a very
serious.
unique show.
Huh?
I told him this is a very unique show.
Well, we're fun. we're serious when we have to be, not a lot. Even when we're serious, we'll joke around. So,
Yeah.
Life is too short. It really is. Life is too short to be serious and grumpy all the time. So all we want to do is we want to share information and a light atmosphere in order to help everybody else.
Right.
So, literally.
Who says the paranormal has to be doomsday and black eyeliner? I'm gonna kill this big tragedy. When we all know, if you've been in the field for years, where do you get the best information?
Give me my hat. Give me my hat. Give me my hat. Give me my hat.
Okay.
But
where do you get the best information?
They have a magic hat.
We're the paranormal mob, you know?
You know what I'm saying?
So it is do what it is. We gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
So if we got your back, no worries.
We don't have any props.
I got hats all over the place.
Dang it.
So as far as everywhere that you guys have traveled, where is your most favorite place that you've been?
You mean like haunted place, right? Not like a diner.
No, not a diner. I mean, you can tell me your favorite restaurant, strip club, but then you might get stalkers. So yeah.
There's so many. I don't know. I mean, for me, out of all the places I've done investigations, like if we're talking overseas, Lep Castle obviously will always have a very special place for me, and Prague and the old Czech Republic were some of my favorites. As far as actual activity, the Clark Air Force Base in the Philippines is my favorite. Here in the States, St. Augustine Lighthouse, Waverly, those are the ones that you never really forget. So those were my favorites. But there's a lot, for us here in New England to still explore and to learn about and everything. And we're going, where are we going to Ledge Light in a couple of days or so? Go check that out.
Yep.
We were at Lizzie Borden's just about a week or so ago. We just pop into places. It's nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
We don't really make a lot of plans. We just whatever happens.
It's fun.
You're always welcome to join us on what we do and how well we wreak havoc around here anyways.
Yeah, we do. We do get serious sometimes. I don't do a lot of like public type investigations. Cody knows why. I'm always in the background and Michelle's up front.
It's just me and Bob.
It's an empathic thing. I can't be with that crowd, so we do a lot more private investigations than anything else. But around in Acushnet, just to let you guys know, there's a lot of Native American Wampanoag actual history. The town of Acushnet was actually, hey Chris, the town of Acushnet was actually named after a tribe, and I have a lot of history on this. When they originally took the land from the Wampanoags, the tribe's name was Acushnet. So they thought that's what the city was. They thought they called their town, their area, Acushnet, but it was the name of the tribe was actually Acushnet.
We did a lecture at that. Was it the Wigwam over there?
Oh yeah. Was that
about 2-3 years ago? I think.
Yeah. What was that though?
It was like a tribal cultural center, I think.
Oh, up in Onset.
Was it?
It might have been it might have been over there. Yeah, it was really nice. It was cool.
It was really cool.
Ronald Berry runs that, I think.
Might have been.
Yep.
It all blurs together after a while, but I remember doing it. It was really nice.
Now, do you remember coming and doing the armory? Did you have it? I can't remember if you were the one part of the team at that point.
Which one? Which armory?
The New Bedford Armory?
Right.
Oh yeah, I've been there. I've been there a couple of times. I wasn't there the first time they filmed. I was there on the return to the armory the second time. And I've been there for personal, investigations and events afterwards. But yeah, it's a really cool place for sure. A lot of energy and a lot of things going on there. Nothing in particular, like what happened the first time with Frank getting hit with the bag of audio.
We got
nothing that
callers on the line.
Epic, Dustin.
So I go back and forth checking the board. So we're gonna
heating up the lines. The car. Oh, whoa! Look at that. It's heating up. Just
you really don't have to yell.
I'm not yelling.
I thought you were just having a hot flash. I was
very
I'm telling you, I'm gonna mute you.
Look, hot. Look at it all coming at us.
Can I answer the call now? Okay, thank you.
I had too much coffee today.
Hello, you're live on the air. Does this happen to be Charisma?
Hello?
I can hardly hear you, honey.
We can't hear anything over you.
Nope.
No,
No?
nothing.
That is a 401 number. I'm assuming that is Charisma.
Yeah.
Maybe giving a call on another line. Charisma, Mandy. Hi.
Now
There
we
we
can
go.
hear you. There, right now I can hear you. I can hear you. Can you guys hear them?
Faintly. Very
Faintly.
faintly.
Hi.
Hello, we can hear you.
Do you have a question? Yeah. Do you have a question, hon?
Hey guys, so this was my question to Dustin earlier. It was actually a colorful narwhal that I had given to him back in Ocean State Paracon. I wanted to know if you had already given it a name.
Oh, you gave the bear to Dustin, not to Cody?
Oh, I thought it was.
Oh, it's a narwhal. It's not a bear.
Yes.
It's a narwhal.
That's what confused us.
Narwhals swimming in the ocean.
Would you give it a name?
My daughter took it.
And he was just
My-
lecturing Cody about not giving it a name.
Yeah, no,
Oh, right.
but it has a name, but my daughter took it, so I didn't get to name it. Like, it was in my possession for maybe an hour on the way home. So, but, yeah.
We're gonna
I
have to
believe its
track
name
that
is
down. We'll have to get
Bubblegum.
back.
I think it's been called
Yeah.
Bubblegum now.
Bubblegum.
Oh, bubblegum.
Bubblegum the narwhal.
Bubblegum.
That's cute.
There you go.
Bubblegum is the narwhal's name. What's a narwhal?
I don't know.
It looks like a whale with a horn, like it's as if a unicorn and a whale made a baby.
Well,
Huh? A unicorn and a whale made a baby.
It's a real thing.
So cute.
Hey, don't forget to save the date before you go on for September 29th. We're going to have open calls for every paranormal person that wants to call in. Let us know the location you're investigating on National Ghost Hunters Day. Thank you for calling in, honey.
Oh,
Day.
that's right.
I'm going to be in Detroit investigating the 6th precinct that night.
Call us.
Ooh, awesome.
Yes, I
We'll be
didn't know it
live
was
on
National
the air.
Ghost.
Call, plug away, get some mystery.
Yeah,
I'm
that should
very
be
big on
fun.
people plugging.
And you
So
know
to
what?
speak. And I'm not talking about fishing, but you can't plug when you
Yeah,
fish.
I love to
but-
fish, by the
Yeah,
way.
we fish.
Yeah.
We still got 2 more calls though.
And I think, if I'm not mistaken, that actual police station, the 16th precinct he's
Yeah.
talking about, it's actually been featured in quite a few films, too.
Oh, wow.
So there's a lot of background
Yeah.
on that film, actually.
Yeah, so don't forget, everybody, we actually have 2 more callers on the line, but I want to say it again, National Ghost Hunters Day is September 29th. You're out, you're investigating. We're actually going to be here. We want you to call. We want you
Check
to
in.
plug yourselves, plug your location. We don't care who you are, where you're from. You give us a call. We'll put you right on the air.
Support National Ghost Hunters
Yeah,
Day.
don't forget, you can call in at 563-999-3002. Please, National Ghost Hunter Day, Para-Unity, Para-Community. So we're going
right.
to take our next caller, if you guys are ready.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Hello, you're live on the air. Hi, do you have a name, honey? What is your name, hon?
I feel like we're doing an EVP session.
Yeah,
Oh,
Oh,
she can't hear us.
okay,
Hold on
well,
one second.
what is your name, honey? What is your name?
Through the veil.
I know it is, right? Maybe there's a delay or something.
Maybe there's a little delay,
Yeah.
Maybe we can
Or maybe
just-
she's listening to
Alright,
the
well, we're
stream.
gonna get back to you, hon, and take the next caller, okay? We can't hear you.
Pep, you up next?
I don't know. That was weird.
That was really weird.
Okay, we're gonna try the next one.
You need to take your shoes off.
My shoes are off.
Okay, good.
Hi, you're live on the air. Can we help you? What is your name?
Do you know you're dead?
Is that one of you guys?
Did you? Dude, is that our caller just said? Do I know do we know we're dead? Was that you guys?
It might have been.
That's them.
It was him. He said-
Oh, it's the mask.
Ah.
Oh, it's
So is that you that's on the line right now?
No.
Alright, who's
He's
on the
got a
line
cell
right
phone
now?
and
Do you have their
everything.
name?
He's always making calls. We're way over our data limit. He plays the all the time.
He has unlimited texting. Tell him to text me.
Hi, you're live on the air. Do you happen to have a name?
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, we can hear you. Do you have a name? Do you have a question?
They're not heavy breathers.
I can hear her. It's a female. Hello, hon.
Hello.
Okay, we'll get back to you too.
All right.
We got the East Coast Pop Wedgies hitting us tonight.
Oh yeah, those things can be mischievous.
Yes,
They're prairie and fun and full of love.
You can't ask for better, that's for sure. But now, my question is this:
Yell it at us.
who's yelling at you?
No, I want you to yell your question.
Oh, you want me? Oh, you can't hear me for once?
Oh,
Really?
Straight from the Azores, the Portuguese princess. Let's hear it.
The Portuguese Sprit, yeah. Hi, actually, yeah, bringing it up. How much linguiça has been in your diet lately, Cody?
What does that have to do with anything?
I just have to check in.
With
Right.
linguiça?
No, linguiça.
What's the
She's
question?
checking on the
The
fiber.
question is,
Fiber. What?
Are you making?
how do I make it?
She buys it at a
No.
store.
Oh God.
Oh, I can show them how to make it, but you need some pig intestines.
Oh, that was Renee that tried to
Oh.
call in and she couldn't hear.
Sausage.
Pig intestines, you stuff it up.
She's getting pig intestines and cadaver eyeballs. This sounds like one heck of a... It's National Ghost Hunting Day. These are the hors d'oeuvres.
Donate your eyeballs now. Somebody
Alright, I guess Renee was the one that was trying to call in and we couldn't
Okay.
hear her. So we don't know why.
And Chris
Texas,
Garcia
your
from
question.
Texas is trying to call in as well.
He's trying to call in as
So we
well.
got two more callers trying to call in to
Alright,
Texas.
so we're gonna try, I think this might be here. We're gonna try another caller right now and find out what is going on.
Hello?
Hi, Renee, how you doing, honey? Renee? How you doing, hon?
Renee, can you hear us?
Hello?
Hi, Renee, how you doing?
I'm doing good. Hi, guys. How are y'all?
Oh, we're doing fantastic.
Can you
Yep,
hear me?
yep, we can hear you just fine.
Dustin and Cody, can you hear her?
You?
Very good. Can you hear her, Dustin and Cody?
Yeah, we got
Yep.
I'm doing good. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear
Yep.
you fine, honey. Do you got a question for the guys?
I just wanted to say hi.
Hello.
Hello. I just called to
I
say
just wanted to say hi.
I love you.
Hope you're doing good, Renee.
Dustin's singing you a song.
Cody at this last marathon.
Yep.
Yep.
Saw Renee in Pennsylvania there.
Last year.
Wow, so you've got an opportunity to give Cody hugs quite a few times.
I'm doing better, Cody. I'm not sick no more.
That's good.
Oh, good. Good to
Very
hear.
good. Very good. So, do you have any paranormal questions or anything for the guys?
Well, we both had time.
What?
If we both have time. Oh.
Of course.
Go right for it,
No,
Renee.
I just wanted to say hi to the guys.
Ah. Okie dokie.
Very well.
Nice
Message
hearing
delivered.
Well, thank you for calling in, hon.
Okay, so guarantee that eliminates the other. The other caller must be Chris. from
Okay, it must be Chris.
Mhm,
Okay.
Calling from Texas.
Alright.
There's a lot of storm activity obviously going
Yeah,
on.
so it's going to affect the board, too.
Mhm.
Hi, you're live on the air. Who's calling? What's your name, hon?
Chris?
You're whispering. I can't hear whispering, dear.
Hello?
Hi, Chris.
There we go.
He dropped it.
Oh darn it! We just got him and we dropped him. Hopefully
These things
on his
happen.
head.
You know, it could have a lot to do with what's going on with the hurricane as well, too.
Well, Hawaii, my sister's in Hawaii. They just
Yeah.
got hit with a hurricane. I had family hightailed it out of North Carolina, like right in the nick of time.
Yeah.
Stop at Portuguese.
Technology isn't very good anyway. We think it's very good, but it's not.
It really isn't.
No,
My
it's
old
not.
flip phone never dropped a call. This thing's useless.
Yeah,
Unless
you
I
know,
want
you
to,
go
I can
out-
send
You
emails.
go out to the
I can send
Freetown
emojis.
forest, right, and you
can't
can't
call.
dial anything. Thank
Yes.
God they know how to use a compass.
Give me that old big bag phone. That thing always worked. Walk around with the antenna.
My father had one of those.
Yeah.
It was in his car, and you still had the cord.
Yeah.
If you pulled it too far, it would just hang
That was my
hang up on
first
everybody.
cell phone. That was my very first cell phone. Now you know why I hate
the little thing that
technology.
opens up. Yeah.
That's
Those
why
are the
I would
good
use
old
a
days.
compass on an investigation any day.
Well, yeah, because you can't really trick a compass, and it's always good to see if the compass is actually going to create any different type of activity. You know me, I'm the video person.
And plus, if you get lost, it's
headache?
useful. If you get lost, it's very useful. If you get lost with an EMF detector, you're still pretty screwed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if you're actually using the compass for an paranormal investigation, it's going to start going loony anyway, so technically you really can't use it to find your direction either, though.
I have a feeling it happens with you all the time.
And it depends, and I have yet to see it actually go loony, but...
I've yet to prove it to you, darling.
Oh, I got a cool one for you guys.
Right, girlfriend?
Okay, you guys are kids, so you get this. You know those windmills? You know,
What?
Windwheel?
the pinwheels. The little pinwheels
yes,
kids
yes,
blow and you
yes.
turn. Right. Take a piece of wood, drill holes in it to separate it. Go inside, put it down somewhere. Now, if that thing moves, that's activity. Because there's no electronic interference.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Like make a little stand for it to lay flat. Gotcha.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
idea.
it'd be pretty cool to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Old school, new school.
Yeah, combine them.
You put machine learning together, boom!
That's right.
Two halves of a brain working as one.
That's right. Cody and I discovered tonight that we have regular brains, is what we call them.
Regular brain.
Regular
Yeah.
brains. We're not as smart as some people, but we're not as dumb as others. We've got them. They're regular brains.
In the middle.
Regular
Yeah.
brains, right?
It's good there.
Yeah.
So Dustin, when are you gonna convince Cody to write a book of his own about all his
Well,
amazing
you know,
inventions?
He's an interesting fella, and he actually has started to put together some things. So I think I'm a decent influence on him in that realm. What's nice is that we get together and we come up with weird ideas, and I cannot build or fabricate anything, but Cody can build anything. So
Yeah,
that works
he
well.
sure can.
Yes, he can.
So I think together it's all working. Two regular brains.
Two regular brains.
Or like me and Michelle, two abnormal brains work together in one functioning one.
Right.
Yeah.
Works.
We can make a new YouTube video. It'll go viral. Two brains, one mask.
Oh my god, epic guy!
There you go.
Epic.
Cadaver eyeballs.
Just go for
Big
it.
intestines.
Yeah. Ooh.
Bob can star in your
Big
production.
intestines and cadaver eyeballs in a windmill.
And don't forget Bob. Bob will star in your little production.
Look at him. Oh, he just took a beating.
Yeah, he did.
Pretty soon he's gonna have his own microphone.
Yeah, he's going to be a big star
Well,
someday.
I got plenty of room for more.
There he
Oh,
goes.
there he
Hi, Bob on the town. How you doing?
Ask and you shall receive.
Hey,
Sometimes you just can't control this girl.
Ask and you shall receive, my paranormal.
wish I had $1 million. They pull that out, princess.
Alright, we got that same caller that actually dropped when we just got on. I think it's Chris Garcia. We'll find out.
Chris
in a
from
minute.
Texas.
In Texas.
Yes, sir. Texas. I love the accent.
Hello?
Chris.
Hi, what is your name, hon? Do you have a question for Cody and Dustin?
Chris? Is that you, darling?
There's something going on with this board tonight. It's freaking out. Hello?
These things happen. Don't blame it on the mask.
It's the mask. It's the mask.
We always call these
He
ghost pop
has to
ladies.
take calls.
That's Chris. Chris, can you hear us, honey?
He can give you guys your own psychic readings.
I can
today.
hear him clear his throat, but... You're live on the air, hon.
Chris Garcia.
We'll put you on hold. We'll have Michelle type in and let you know we're trying to answer your call.
I'm on it.
Alright, we'll put him on hold. We'll get back to him and
Have him type his questions in. We'll answer via teletype.
yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, we can
Yeah, it's a
watch
good
the chat
idea.
too.
Well, sometimes they, who said hi? Oh, yeah.
Diane Hilbert said hi to the boys.
Diane. Oh
Diane
yeah.
Hilbert.
Hello.
Yep, she's in our chat room now. Everyone just they're in hoots and stitches.
All right,
With
did you
Dave
let him know?
Prather. Yep, I
Yeah.
did.
All right.
And we
Bitches? I think
there's
so.
someone else. Quite a few people actually in our chat room were trying to say hi. We had Renee who did call in, managed to say hello
Yeah.
to the boys.
Now there was one place that Dustin, I think you did in Ireland. I think it was the. Oh God, I hope I pronounced this right.
Two or more.
This one.
Charleville Castle.
Yeah, the castle. Do you remember that one?
Well, I did a couple of them. The biggest one that was well known was Lep Castle in Ireland. That's the one where I got knocked over. And then I did the Lachine Ruins. And then there was another one.
A lot of tunnels and basement. I think this one had a had like a old dungeon type thing, but it had a kitchenette in it as well.
I don't. Oh wait, yes, I had stew there.
Yes.
Barry made me a stew there one
Yes.
night. Yes,
He
Charlieville.
made his Irish stew. Yes.
Yes, that was a wonderful place. That was the first time I ever had beef stew. Actually.
Yeah, I like
Really good.
the tunnels in the basement. I like going
Yeah, it's
through them
really
to camp. I
nice.
love those places.
Yeah, we get to eat down there. It was very comfortable. I mean, it sounds like you're sitting in a basement, but it's a castle basement. It's
Yeah,
wonderful.
it's pretty cool.
What a really cool place that was. Yeah, very nice.
See, we all
Very
used to
nice.
be
I don't remember
into
any
it.
other activity, but I remember eating
Oh,
stew.
stew.
Yeah,
You would remember the stew.
I like stew.
Yeah,
It's
the
good.
Irish stew was actually pretty good. But that
Yeah.
little girl that actually fell. Did you guys ever figure out if that EVP was actually that little girl? 'Cause
I don't know if we
I
could
was
ever say
listening to it, and
definitively.
I was getting female little kid, but did you
Yeah.
ever figure that out?
No, I don't think we could ever say definitively one way or another, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, we document what we can, and we try to put it together with the stories. But just because there's a story, it doesn't always fit either, you know.
Yeah, true. Like the one in the same show with Ireland, not Ireland, but the UK. That was Stanbury Hall. I think that one was.
Stanbury Hall?
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
all urban legend type stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
And so that's
that-
the urban legend doesn't actually fit.
Right. Now, there's a lot of those too, you know, and
Yeah.
like they tried to really make sure before they let us go overseas anywhere, like we really tried to research everything the best we could, make sure there was like a decent amount of history
Yeah.
and documented activity there. But sometimes, I mean, also, you know, you may be there 2 or 3 nights. It doesn't mean that it's going to happen those nights either, you know.
Yeah,
but we
very
try our
true.
best with it.
Very true.
Very popular
Yeah,
misconception.
well, this actually, I brought these up for a reason because we're like a teaching type show. We're not teaching
Yeah.
you how to be goofy, although we can do that too. You mentioned, I don't think it was you, it was another individual on the show, and this is something that we teach as well when we teach the juniors. When you have to take like 3 consecutive shots, and that's how you actually caught the light going out.
Yeah, so that would be
on the
Barry.
instrument with the full spectrum, yeah.
Barry always did a lot with the cameras and things, you know. But he and I worked a lot with different lighting techniques and everything for the filming and the cameras and but yeah, you definitely want to just take one picture and be like, oh look, I caught something. It's like, well,
Yeah.
how do you know? You need a series of them. We used to
Yeah.
try to use it on a tripod so that you're not touching it, you're not causing any artifact or any blurring, and you just have a remote and just hammer away at it. Just hold it down and take multiple shots. Then you can scroll through and you can see if something moves a lot easier. And you can also see what the source may have been if it was something that was actually a natural occurrence as well.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Imagine if you guys would have had Cody with his equipment and his microphone down there back
We have a
then.
good time. This fella knows a lot of things. I feel like I always believe things happen for a reason. And
Yes.
you know, Cody and I met on Match.com many moons ago. Like, it's a long time ago. Things have been going the right way.
Oh, Cody's holding
my
out
God.
on this bromance going on.
Okay, I'm dying.
Okay, he's been hiding that bromance. Totally.
No, but I really do believe, like, you know, like you meet people at certain stages of your life, you know.
Right.
So I was kind of done with the shows, but like I still like to investigate and do stuff locally. And Cody just, I don't know, it's weird. Sometimes he's like 1 part friend, 1 part brother, 1 part son. And sometimes,
Yes!
you know, and it all
Yes!
works. We have adventures. You feel the same? Yes.
Yes!
Yeah.
Yeah, she's my BFF, my sister, and we work together too. It's just, it is what it is. Yeah.
It's a heck of an adventure anyways, right?
Why
A heck of
not?
a ride. I get her in trouble all the time.
The first time I met Dustin, I had to have my wisdom teeth out.
Oh.
And Dustin at the time was working as an anesthesia tech.
Yeah.
And I went into the dentist office, and you know, they gave me something to calm me down and, you know, kind of get me in that loopy state.
Yeah.
And
good
all
stuff.
This is all medical stuff. They're not like roofies.
Yeah.
All right, okay. Just the good stuff, right?
Yeah.
So the medicine started working, and then he comes walking in, and of course I had watched Ghost Hunters and I knew who he was, but he walked in and I was like, wow, this medicine's really working. This medicine's great. So I had so many questions. I wanted to talk to him, but I asked him. I said, "Are you Dustin?" And he goes, "Yep." And you know, as he's doing that, he's pushing the stuff in to make me go to sleep.
Medication. Let's be clear.
Yeah, medication to make me go to sleep. And
That's
and I
beauty
didn't, get
for
to,
me.
I didn't get to talk to him. But by the time I woke up, his shift was done. He was gone, and I didn't see him again until about a year later. When the first group I was with was doing a presentation at a local library, and he just happened to walk right in. And pretty much ever since then, you know, we've been friends.
Wow. Oh, see? How cute are they, right? Total romance going on.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I don't know. I think
Sweethearts,
his girlfriend
sweethearts.
and my wife and daughter would argue that point, because anytime we're together, we're always singing and causing trouble, and the rest of them don't seem to find it as charming or as endearing as we do. But we enjoy it.
Yeah, we have a good.
Yeah, lots of Elvis
Yeah, we
sing-alongs
do
and
too.
that.
My kids, our kids don't go out in public with us.
No, they won't.
Yeah.
They do not.
No. Well, Joseph will.
Not my dad.
No,
Not mine.
my youngest, he's a junior paranormal investigator.
No.
He's 15. He wants to meet Cody. He hasn't met him yet.
Ever since I sent my daughter
Yeah.
to school in pajamas,
He's
all
the only one
time.
that'll walk around in public with me. Everybody else is like, oh my God, what did you do now?
Oh boy.
It's hilarious.
Oh my God, it is. You know, and that's what it is. It's like life is learning, and there's like history, and it's not just going out there and just like, okay, I want to be an. It's not like that. There's a lot of detail to it, and there's a lot of knowledge, and that's what we've been teaching the younger generation, because you've got to know history.
And I
You
love
literally
teaching the kids.
creative, build things the way Cody does. I mean, you never know what your niche is going to be when you go in.
And they're like sponges. Those kids, they soak all this stuff up, and
Yeah.
they have a comprehension of electronics and technology like we never did growing up. They
But
don't.
she brings them all a compass and says, "Start with this."
You better believe it.
I'm
And guess
not
what?
kidding.
And the
Good.
people, and you see all that over
starting
there.
equipment. There you go.
And you
We're
see
starting
those,
there.
those 12 heavy bags over there. Now you're gonna carry it to an investigation, and guess what? We have to hike 2 miles to get there, in the rain. Oh yeah.
Wow.
I
Yeah.
put them through hardcore, and then my training ground is pitch black,
Oh yeah, big time.
and I put my kids through it.
Yeah.
I put adults through it who don't make it.
Now, do you guys like pull jokes on each other when you guys are at events together?
I don't know. I mean, I think we rather just cause problems for other people, not so much each other, which is good. We have a unified front, you know.
That's a good idea.
Sometimes there'll be
Yeah,
little
there you
things
go.
and stuff, but yeah, not too much. More this guy than me. I don't know.
Dustin, I'm an
Yeah.
April Fool baby. Okay.
What's that?
I'm an April Fool baby. So
Oh,
if you need
that
trouble,
explains some things.
yeah. Well, just call me. I'm an April Fool baby.
I'm a Gemini, so yeah.
I will
get
come
that.
up with pranks like we ain't never seen pranks.
Let's
before.
check the phone lines. That's okay. We get them all to ourselves tonight.
Yeah, we were born one day apart.
Yeah,
I'm,
day
I'm
apart.
having fun.
They're asking about EVPs. Did Cody bring in EVPs?
Cody brought his EVPs on the second half of the show.
The second half of the
That's going
show.
to be able to hear the EVPs.
Yes.
Great.
Yes, indeed.
That's true.
Awesome.
Yeah, so don't forget, on the second half of the show, after our announcements, we've got a few really cool things coming up. Yeah.
That maybe our little MacGyver friend might want to get himself a little interested.
Cool.
And what?
You can't take him
Oh,
away.
you mean the
They're
20
trying to take you
2020?
away again. You can't take
Not the
him.
I
2020?
think
No,
just
not the
Michelle's
2020.
trying to take me away.
Which one?
The 15.
The 15?
Yeah. The 15, the 20, the 20, the
25, 30, 35, 40. I like this game.
I don't think I've had enough coffee for her code.
Okay, well, because I cannot wait to say it until afterwards, and I want to watch his face.
Okay, what?
And she don't even know what I'm going to say, but I know what I'm going to say. So I got this.
As long as one.
I think I should be worried and mute the mic. Hold on. Okay, I'm ready to mute your mic.
Oh, I'll wait. I thought she'd say one announcement.
No, she's loud. She's an
I can say
Azorian
one announcement. I'll say
princess
one
of
announcement.
Well, I don't know what she. What does this have to do with investigating?
Because
Okay.
it is the 200th commemorative anniversary of the abolitionist slave Frederick Douglass.
Right.
Okay. City of New Bedford is celebrating its 200th commemorative year, everything. Okay, we have the Frederick Douglass Museum here in New Bedford.
Okay.
They're having tours today. They're having an all night. Okay. It's not ending there. Throughout this weekend's William Street Festival, the Frederick Douglass Museum will be open for free tours. Okay. And that includes, they're looking for people to set up for investigations. They do want to take it a step further. I did call them. I did confirm that on the phone today that they do want to get people involved in it. An investigation has never been done professionally there.
Okay, you can call Cody. You can come out.
Yeah. And
Definitely.
but this is like,
Hey, Cody, you can come with us.
okay, but this is why I say MacGyver, because we will be going under the city of New Bedford in the Underground Railroad.
Oh, that's right. The old whaling tunnels. Under the city of New Bedford downtown.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's really cool.
Yeah, it's under downtown. It's
Yes.
underneath. It's actually connected to a lot of. They still can't figure
wow.
out whether it was something to do with slave tunnels or whether it had something to do with how the whales got the oils. How they got the oils from the whale in the old days. So they're not really sure what that is yet.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So
that's
it's like a
epic.
bit of argumentative.
Never been investigated. Never.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
neat.
And they've
Wow.
been trying to get somebody to go in there and have someone that they can trust doing something like that. So we're lucky.
Wow.
We're very lucky. We're lucky with something else that's going to come later on as another announcement.
She's living in the future, this one. She's got a lot going on.
We have so much hopping and popping. It's like Cardi B world going on. What's popping?
Take a
Is that the
nap when you
Cabbage
go.
Patch?
You talk, I'll nap.
Cabbage Patch.
Give me the calendar. All right, let's see.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
She's been running all weekend.
Tomorrow we're taking over the UK. Sorry, Queen Elizabeth.
We'll make that announcement after during midtime.
Yeah, watch for that one.
Hey,
You
do
must
guys
hate
have
Christmas.
any
You can't
advice?
wait for all your surprises. Everything's like, surprise, bam, here you go.
No, why? You know why? That's only the little bit of the rope I give you to pull you in, because the other surprises are even more epic.
Oh yeah, I can't wait till this one's finalized. I'll text you. I'll let you know what it is.
Yep.
This one's cool.
Okay.
Yeah, we're working on this one since I started this network, so and it looks like it's gonna go through. So
Yep. Yep.
Great.
And another thing you don't know about, there will be a
help
open.
me.
I took a.
Do you want me to move out of your way? Because
Yeah,
like,
no,
I appreciate.
All right. Much to her dismay,
God.
ATU Network has a production team, and they're doing really awesome.
Yes, I
and they're
know.
graduating from their video production class that I just put them through at
Wow.
the studio at
Not in the
Cable
pitch
Access,
dark.
Okay,
Yeah.
we're
But-
graduating Monday.
Okay,
Okay,
but what does that have to do with them?
there's parodies of certain people coming up that we may want to warn that will be announced and on.
I'm gonna get hit in the
Facebook.
face with that
In
pen.
15
I am.
towns,
I'm telling you.
You should be
15
careful.
towns will be airing our class projects that are parodies, by the way, of certain people in the paranormal field.
Put that pen
You're
down.
not really in the paranormal? Because that's what that would mean.
Paranormal.
I'm very confused.
What was that?
I don't know. Just see a robot lobster
I'm
claw.
confused. Sue has not seen it. We've been keeping it completely a surprise
See
from her.
what?
The video.
I don't know. They film in the pitch dark. That's where they practice.
Hey, no, I got an infrared camera and a really good lighting that goes with it. So
She's going to be very impressed with her own production team when she sees our class projects and the parodies and the humor and the research they've done on certain paranormal investigators that they're doing parodies of.
I really don't know what this has to do with them and paranormal investigating.
Because one of the two is one of them in the video, but I can't say. What
Probably you.
You.
What did you do?
You.
I didn't do anything. We have a production team. You can't just blame me now.
Oh my God! What did you got? What did you do?
Just gave him enough
Oh,
evidence.
somebody help me.
Done something.
Oh boy.
She's so excited about it.
It's
really, like,
it's been
tangible.
in 15 local towns on YouTube, and you can find it on channel 95 on the internet.
Did you swipe some of the pictures I took of Cody when we visited?
I have my own girl.
Oh.
Girl, I come back up.
Why do you give all your pictures out to girls? I'm telling your girlfriend.
I love this girlfriend, by the way. Cody and I are gonna totally just. We're gonna go on a little girl trip. Your girlfriend and I had a little spot
okay.
day.
You were good.
I don't know what this has to do with paranormal teams.
You're a boy.
I swear to God, this is like comedy hour for the paranormal people. Paranormal comedy hour, just watch it now.
Hits.
Pretty much. Oh.
She keeps hinting at things, but nothing ever happens. But she's got that pen and the Cabbage Patch dance.
Yes, I have this. It's my phone mic, so if she stabs me,
That'll
I can
prod.
bonk her.
It's electrified.
I know. It looks
You're
like
Europeans, you know?
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Oh my God.
Back to the Azores we go.
That's right. They're experiencing a hurricane right now, my poor people.
Oh yeah, everybody in the wake of the hurricane right now, please be extremely careful. I hope everybody evacuated, and I wish everybody well out there as far as that.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
That's
very
a no
dangerous
BS
situation.
remark. That is an honest God true fact. My sister was hit in Hawaii yesterday.
Yeah.
My family's being hit today in the Azores. And North Carolina, another part of my family just got booted.
I got
Really
one
super
son
danger.
that's an MP, so he gets to go in the storm and take care of that.
You know, it's very interesting.
Anyways, so let's talk about paranormal stuff. Help me out here, Beans.
EVPs. Everyone's waiting for an EVP.
Everybody's waiting for
EVP, but we're
things
not
in the
supposed to play
future.
them yet.
EVPs.
Unless you want me to play one.
you can play one before the break. We can play one.
Yeah, which one did you want? I got them labeled the same way you sent them. Goes from 1 down to 8.
Yeah, I guess just play the first one.
Okay, I couldn't
Maybe
do that.
play it once, and then I'll tell you what about it or what it is.
Oh, Evan. All right.
Alright, there we go. Let's turn this puppy up.
Ooh, they want to do the sprinkler.
I'd like to give a famous Andrew Gordon's voice sounds like.
I like that one.
All right, so that was at the Lizzie Borden house. As you can tell, that is the voice in that clip is of Ken DaCosta, who is the founder of one of the groups I'm with, Rise Up Paranormal. And he obviously asked that he would like to hear the voice of Andrew Borden. And then I captured this voice. And I couldn't really tell what it was until I analyzed it and processed it a little bit. And then it repeats 3 times at the end.
Right.
And I think it's either saying, I see you or I hear you, something along that effect.
Yeah, I really like that. That's definitely, it sounds like a Renaissance type era is what it sounds from the way, the pronunciation of the certain letters. That's what it sounds like.
It's interesting, though.
And that was recorded. That was recorded on a new DesTech device.
Oh, yes.
Ooh,
Lots
that
of
last
things are coming
project
up.
we're working
Lots
on?
of things are coming up in the future of the DesTech. You wait, Azor Princess. You're going to love it. All
Oh,
these
I can't
incredible
wait.
things
I
from the
can't
mind of
wait.
Cody
I'm
Ray Desmond.
waiting. Don't threaten me with a good time. I'm a real patient woman.
Oh my God, help me!
Oh, wow.
Dad, I'm coming! Okay.
I told you this was a unique show.
Yeah, and indeed.
This is the pen, no.
Give me the pen! Give me
Paranormal
give me the
pen.
Oh!
Screw it. They're violent.
I mean,
Now she's got the problem.
Now, Renee, who actually called in earlier now,
Okay.
about, I'm getting serious here, I'm getting
All right.
serious,
it
okay?
doesn't happen too often. Enjoy it for the 5 seconds
Well,
it's here.
because obviously everyone's excited we have literally MacGyver here, Cody.
No, yeah, Cody is a MacGyver. I'm telling you, he builds anything.
And I guess there is a voice analyzer program that you talk about when you're doing your lectures that they're wondering if you could repeat that name of that certain
He probably built that too.
Probably.
Not that good yet, at least.
Were you even alive when MacGyver was on?
I've seen reruns of
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
But there was a new MacGyver.
There's a new MacGyver, guys.
That was horrible.
They actually
Really.
killed him off, but
Yeah.
Well, the new MacGyver's actually pretty cute.
the new MacGyver.
There's a new MacGyver.
Oh yeah, that's right. There is, but he's younger.
Yeah, young.
I like him old and bald. So yeah.
She likes them old and bald.
Sorry.
So good,
Anyways,
love that software.
Oh yeah, the software. Right, yeah. So I believe the software she's referring to is Isotope. Which is
Isotope?
great software that you can. It's able to denoise really well without making the actual voices sound tinny and like you're talking in a tin can. It also is a good spectral analyzer because you can really look at the spectrums, and a lot of practice with it. You can distinctively visualize changes in the spectrograph without actually listening to the clip.
nice.
So it just takes a lot of practice. But you can get simple spectrographs in Audacity. They're just not as detailed.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like Audacity. I don't like the way it sounds when you cut the EVP. I don't know
Yeah,
why.
right. Yeah, it's not really good software to edit in or anything like
Yeah,
that.
I mean, I use the Adobe Editions for the sound, but that's
Adobe,
because I
yeah,
do a lot of
great
video. So I'm used to pulling out of the video stuff, pulling the sound out if I have to do it that way. But that's just the program that I use. But the one that you use to analyze as a second avenue as far as that'd be really cool.
Have you guys had a chance to work more with that new software, the computer software with the Wii and the stick figure?
Kinect?
Oh,
Oh,
the
the
Kinect
Kinect system?
one?
Yes.
Yeah, we don't have one.
No, we
we've
don't
seen
either.
a couple of cases, but
Yeah, somebody on Rise Up has one, Chris, and they're just they're one of those devices that can be really unreliable because like my buddy Ken was saying, the directions for this Kinect system when it came with the Xbox say that it's best used in a blank wall, not much furniture, just an empty room. And a lot of investigators are carrying these around in buildings with a lot of furniture, picture on the wall, and it just tries finding points to map out a skeletal figure. It only needs 3 points to map out a figure. So if it sees anything that is in remotely the same location as this triangle, then it's going to automatically put a skeleton there.
Yeah, I mean, I agree.
Oh, I see.
I really do agree because it's something that I really wouldn't invest in. I'd like to invest in a flare, but I got this video thing going on, so I
I
want
can
every
get you a
video.
compass.
I don't want a compass. I want thermal.
Listen, compass is a viable evidence in your hand.
Okay, but nobody's gonna see the compass if I don't have a camera on it.
True.
I'm Portuguese. I will guinea rig anything. You know that.
Well, I don't know if a lot of people got many paranormal information, but I'll tell you one thing: they had one heck of a laugh. They really did.
that's all that really matters, really.
That's what it
having fun.
is. You gotta have fun at what you do, and I don't know if it's just
Right?
I think he had fun tonight.
Oh,
he's smiling.
He is smiling. Look at Bob.
Yeah,
Look, he's
he's wonderful.
smiling. So cute. I think we have a little romance brewing between Bob and Matt.
Yeah, we're actually coming up to the mid break, and we're gonna be taking a break. We're actually past the top of the hour.
No way.
Play our little sponsor commercial.
Thank you, Cody.
I
He does
think
not get
Cody
himself on the
and
clock.
Dustin are going to sign off. I know Dustin is signing off completely, and Cody will be back. But Dustin and Cody, I want to thank you guys for actually doing this together. And Cody, thank you for suggesting. I think it was a
It was
brilliant
a
idea.
blast.
And this is a great test of this new classroom, because this way people get to see the guests as well and have fun along with us rather than just talking. So
And technically, we talked a lot about a lot of different things.
yeah,
That's
I don't
true.
think he's gonna remember half of what you said, but that's okay.
And well, Dustin's gonna have to listen anyway because he's gonna have to find out what the surprises are because Cody's gonna be sworn to secrecy after that.
Absolutely.
I'll text Cody that.
Okay.
I'll
Okay.
text him. He can do what he wants with it. Because it should be, I'd say, maybe 3 days it should be up. Yeah. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah!
Those
Alright, again,
Europeans.
Dustin, thank you for taking the time out. It was really nice to meet you, and, you know, literally, we'd love to
Anytime.
investigate with you sometime, although we'd probably end up laughing half the time, but we probably get the best evidence that way, too.
Yeah.
You know, Dustin, Cody, let's just, you know, go out, find some history. You know, you're into Native American stuff. I know a place in Acushnet where they found, help me out, arrowheads. Actually dig them up when they redid the land.
Yeah.
I got pictures of those shit.
And the ghosts offer us cake.
Yes!
Regular.
Literally!
So you
Wow.
might want to
Ask
ask
us if we like cake, so if you get hungry, you come down here, they'll feed you too.
As long as it doesn't taste like pig intestines, we're okay.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want any pig intestine cake.
See?
Have my eyeballs.
You're welcome anytime. I'm telling you, it warms my
Thank you,
Portuguese
man.
heart. Goes to offer cake. I'm telling you.
No, it was, do you really want some cake? And it was like an accent.
Oh,
but
yeah.
Anyways,
Of course.
we're gonna be back. I got paid. We had a blast.
Oh, my
So
God.
hopefully you guys had fun too.
We're gonna get in trouble.
You know, it just shows you that we might be paranormal investigators, and you know, some of us might be more famous than others, but you know, that's okay. We're all people.
We're all people.
We all
That's
put
it.
our pants on the same way.
The ghosts
I
already
always jump
dead.
into my
Do we
pants.
gotta be dead too? They're dead. The
We
ghosts
need to
dead.
go to break.
Do we gotta be
We got
dead too?
sponsor to pay for.
The ghosts are dead though, not
Oh
us.
boy.
Last time I checked.
All right then.
All right.
So, why not?
Have a good night, ladies. Thank you so much.
Talk to you soon.
Alright,
Bye,
time down,
guys.
big
Thanks,
guy.
Dustin.
All you gotta
See
do
you
is
guys. Thank you.
X right out. Alright, peeps, we're getting ready to go for a break right now.
Yes, sir.
Stay tuned. We will be back, and Cody will be back with us.
More EVPs.
Yes, Cody's got a
More news.
lot of nice EVPs, so listen to this, and then we'll play some music for you.
Epic news coming up.
We'll be right back with more of Awakening the Unknown after a quick message from our sponsor. This episode has been brought to you by Crystal Expectations. Crystal Expectations is located at 854 Front Ave in New Bedford, Massachusetts. They're also located on the web at crystalexpectations.org. Crystal Expectations has been in the business for 30 years. The owner, TJ Gomes, is an expert on crystals, feng shui, and a practitioner for 40 years. Their reader, Dr. Gary Gomes, is a well-known baby astrologer and swami. Both are Reiki masters, and all kinds of predictive services are offered, such as love, career, and health. And low-cost remedies are provided. They have jewelry and statues of deities from all religions, incense, candles, books, and other items reasonably priced. So visit Crystal Expectations, located at 854 Brock Ave in New Bedford, Massachusetts, or on the web at crystalexpectations.org.
All right, how you doing, guys? We are back. Did you miss us? Oh my God, what an amazing first half hour. I am so excited. So excited. I mean, it was just an amazing time to actually talk to them. I had a lot of fun, but we are actually back right now. We do have a few announcements and things, and of course that's the picture of the mask in the background. So,
and I think we met our paranormal duel match.
Oh my gosh,
you guys, because
I'm telling you,
we have it.
Oh my God, it's like, yeah, that was amazing. Really, really, really nice people.
Oh,
I mean, good guys, really good guys.
And so like charity, like everything. Because we're also going to mention his Dustin Perry's next opportunity to talk and meet with him, and he's going to be in Michigan, Detroit, Michigan, for the 6th precinct. My accent is, let me say that word. 6th precinct investigation in Detroit, Michigan on September 29th.
Yeah.
So that's what he's doing on National Ghost Hunting Day.
Yeah.
So he's
well, hey, maybe we'll call into the show. So don't forget, if you're a paranormal team, whether you're a beginner, whether you're intermediate expert, it doesn't matter.
If you're a newbie,
we don't care. We want you to call in from your location. So just literally drop us a line, send us a message, so this way we don't have too many people on the board at once, or if you don't mind waiting, you know, definitely give us a call at 563-999-3002. So I want you, give us a call on there. Absolutely amazing.
Let's show us the para unity, para community.
Yep, that's what this is about. It doesn't matter who you are, where you're from. Literally, give us a call. We want to show para unity, para community. We want everybody to call it. I mean, everybody.
Everybody. Globally, everybody.
Absolutely, everybody. Give us a call.
And even if you're not out there investigating,
guys,
you know. Yeah. Even if you're just sitting on the couch watching ghost movies at night, and that's how you're celebrating National Ghost Hunting Day. Just give us a quick call and say, hey.
You're a historian. You love history. Give us a call.
That's right.
That's what that's about. But
epic.
Okay, don't forget we have Mark Anthony Rhines tomorrow at actually 3. He's from the UK.
Yep. We will be interviewing Mark Rhines. Oh, he will be interviewing us.
Oh, well, we're interviewing him tomorrow, right?
Yes.
But he has a podcast show he's going to be on. He's a bit of a comedian, so that's going to be a fun show. They call him, he's a cryptozoologist.
He's the ghost man.
Yeah, so he's a ghost man, and he does do comedian, and he sings these little things going on. So that's going to be a fun show, but Saturday. Want to talk about Saturday.
Yes, Saturday. We will be at the Upper William Street Festival in downtown New Bedford, Massachusetts.
Yep.
This is going to be the biggest event they've ever had. This year's their 30th year. Waiting the Unknown will be there with their sponsor, Crystal Vacation, and their and our nonprofit, which is Animal Advocates. We will be there together.
Yep.
So come down, come see us. We're trying to raise money to help people, animals, dead or alive, you name it. We're all gonna be there. Come say hi. Come sign our book. Come, come and just check us out. Come meet the new members of the AG production team.
Yeah, come sign up for the new email letter. We have a new email letter.
Yep.
That's actually going to be going out weekly of events that we're doing, shows that we're doing, so that way you can always be prepared for your favorite show, because we go on at different times now in order to accommodate different types of people. So we have that going on as well. And then every Sunday we have what is known as Healing Sunday. I've actually extended that to 2 hours.
2 hours already, guys. It's already up to 2 hours.
Yeah,
people
good
are
friend of mine, Marcy Kochik, she's on every week with me. She's a tonal healer. And believe it or not, if you guys don't know anything about toning, when you want to look up, there's a certain frequency when you actually tone. It actually helps cure cancer. I think it's 1.1 gigahertz or something. I think it's 1.1 or 1.4.
On the frequency.
Yeah, on the frequency, the gigahertz actually helps with something like that. So, and Saturday night we have a very special investigation. We're not going to tell you where.
No, we cannot say where, but it is going.
Say where.
Well worth the wait, go, guys. Because what we're doing is
that is definitely very much thank you to Deb Vickers.
Yeah, friends at the Lizzie Boarding House. And, of course, the owners of the Lizzie Borden House.
Yeah.
We'll explain further on that later.
Yeah, you guys will have to wait to tune in, but Deb Vickers and her crew, I'm having a brain fart on the name of her paranormal team, and I do apologize for that, but that is
so much
definitely
fun.
something, you know, I'll be bringing, let's see, 3 production cameras.
Yep. And we have our cable studio backing us up with a bunch of equipment.
Yep.
And our new production team will be joining us
Yeah.
officially on Investigation.
Well,
So
they're
look
also,
for one of them.
Yep, so Steph, we did have another announcement.
Yes,
So
we did.
we have a whole bunch of
A
announcements.
lot of announcements
We
today.
have a lot of things that are actually coming up. But we wanted to let you know that here at Awakening the Unknown, we're extremely grateful for what we're doing right now. And we're very grateful to the fans. And I want to have the ability to focus on the show and everything else. And we happen to have a psychic investigator in training.
Yes.
Okay.
How exciting.
Who
Mm-hmm.
is also going to be our promotional director. So,
Yes.
congratulations to Steph.
Thank you, Stephanie, for
So,
joining
yay.
ATU. We really appreciate it.
Thank you so much. She's going to be our new promotional director. She's going to
Yes.
help promote everything that we have going out.
Because I get in trouble too much by Facebook.
She goes to Facebook jail. She definitely does go to Facebook jail. But I'm trying to check something, so I'm going to let Michelle talk as I check.
Well, and the interesting thing is, our production team, as we go further along the line, you guys will be learning a little bit more about each one of our members.
Yep.
They all serve a really, really important part of the team. Not just for E2 Network, but also in general for what the network represents, period. We're very much behind our sponsors. They're very much behind our charity, all our work. They're a great team of people. So you guys will get to learn now as we go down a little bit further.
Not yet.
And not yet. So Stephanie has a piece that will be coming out and be a little bit representative of her, where she can get to know a little bit more about Stephanie later on, because that's already coming in the works.
Oh, definitely.
Surprise, Sue. Surprise, you know.
It's
She
just
can't
that-
do everything. Sue can't do everything.
No, I can't. But and this is what it is. Sometimes it's like individuals, like the way that I met Marcy. I mean, Marcy was a really wonderful individual, and when I literally read everything that she had written, because she was like requesting to be on the show, the energy of her just popped right off the page. And when we started talking to Stephanie, and then she came over and we helped her out, and I knew right off the bat, boom, that girl was gifted.
Yes.
Yes,
Like,
gifted.
and we don't let that just go by. We're here to help people, and she
And
needed help with
that's what we're about.
adjustment.
Right.
And it's like paying it forward, because Stephanie's already paying it forward already with all the good already. She's already talking about already her attitude, or her projects, her passion about the work.
Back up.
The passion that
she
she
says it
has.
over here. She says it. So we do have a bunch of EVPs. We're just waiting for Cody to come back in.
How cool is that, though, everybody?
Yeah, he was leaving Dustin's house, and he's traveling home to his home. So it's just going to be fantastic.
We're gonna have the
We've got a
best.
bunch of EVPs. I know we got about 38 minutes left, and don't forget our voiceovers are actually done.
Bye, Cody Desbian.
Yes.
Hello, Cody. He is the man.
Yeah, I mean, what a wonderful voice. I mean, and I can't wait until some of the equipment that he's actually building comes out, because, I mean, if anybody has actually had the opportunity to investigate with Cody, he
Amazing.
literally has these rigs that that's why we call him a MacGyver.
He's amazing.
Yeah, literally, he has these rigs where he figures out and he puts these things together, and they really work. It's like you can have many different types of equipment.
To take
literally
what he has in here as a
Yeah.
concept and an idea, and to engineer it and put it into use and test it.
He's the paranormal MacGyver.
He really truly is. So we had the paranormal rock star and we had the paranormal MacGyver on tonight.
Yep. So we
Definitely.
had MacGyver star, MacGyver rock star. Yes.
MacGyver rock star.
Rock
star.
Rock MacGyver star.
Spell out. I'll give
So yeah, I know we only got about 37 minutes left in the show, but stay tuned. Cody will be back on. He's just taking a break, and we ran a little bit over the top of the hour, and I know we weren't supposed to do that.
No, but I mean, I cannot wait because we can always have Cody come back, please. Cody's always a favorite on IQ Network.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
See, I know it's like
Definitely.
something so itchy for us to say what's going on.
So
we can't.
we're gonna be putting Steph. She's already officially on the pages, but I'm going to be adding her to the website as well. But you know me, I want to take the headshot myself. So
yes,
I can't help it.
Yes,
that's the way I do.
Which
but
is going to be great because she gets a little pampering, little photo.
You know what we get to do Monday?
What?
Go back to bed.
I don't.
Oh, you don't?
I get to graduate with the students of the
They have a graduation then?
We're having a graduation ceremony for them. They're getting their actual New Bedford Public Access T-shirts and their official bags and all the official
bags?
stuff. There's official New Bedford Public Access stuff,
Oh, okay.
Don't worry, I'll grab you one. I'm sure that Charlene and Shelby would be happy to do that. Oh, yes! I'm so excited. Cody's almost ready to hear more EVPs.
Oh, definitely. Let's see if he's going to... oh, here he comes. I told you we'd be back. Ding dong.
Oh,
I was getting ding dong when somebody comes on. Oh, I love those masks.
Wow. That is gorgeous.
Can you guys hear me all right?
A little soft. You're definitely a little soft.
All right. How about if I talk up?
Yeah, you'll have to scream like, pretend you're Michelle.
Yeah.
All right.
Project. Use the diaphragm. You know?
Alright,
all that.
Yeah, you guys we're looking forward to some more EVPs there in the chat room, and we finished our announcement, so we're actually going to get right into it, because believe it or not, we got 35 minutes left, and I want Cody to plug everywhere he's going to be before he gets off tonight.
Yep, and Cody's going to have to go back and now listen to the announcements to see what he missed.
And then I'm going to message you the other announcement that's almost there. This is awesome. So, but it's not there yet, so I can't really say it, but it's coming.
I'm excited.
Oh yeah, it's going to be cool. Alright, so we're actually going to play the next EVP, which is number 2. So I turned the volume up on that one, so let's take a listen to this.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I got goosebumps on that one. The speaker jumped off of
The
monitor.
speaker, because I turned it all the way up, and my speaker's just kind of like hanging there by a wire.
This went boop.
So tell me about that one.
Sure. So this one, I guess, would be considered an AVP because it was heard audibly, and this is probably a great example of one of the main reasons why I always tell investigators to leave your recorder on the whole time, at least one of them.
Yes.
Because if you listen in the beginning of this clip, everybody's packing up. We're in the Warwick City Hall. This is a TAPS investigation. So we just ended a session. Everybody's saying, all right, let's pack up. Let's go. You hear me say, all right, let's go. And right after that, you hear a little girl's voice.
Yeah.
And it said that, you know, they've seen children there for some reason or another. Maybe a child had a father that worked for the State House, something like that. But we got this child's voice. And it's tough to hear what she's saying because of the echo in the room, which is also really cool that she also has an echo to her voice. But I believe she's saying, please don't go. And you'll notice with pretty much all the clips that we're going to play, it repeats 3 times at the end, amplified and a little cleared up. So I don't know if you want to play it again, so maybe they can try hearing that. But I think it's saying, please don't go.
Yeah, let's play that one again. I really like that one. I looped mine too because I find it easier for people that don't. Yeah, it's something I started doing because of my original team and because of the video. Let's play this one. I actually hear I see you.
I hear I see you also.
Yeah. I hear I see you.
Definitely 3 syllables. I know that because I don't know if I told you guys this. I'll talk really quick because I know we're running on low time. But I actually I figured out an algorithm to count syllables in software and using the Pratt software. So I can cut a clip really close, so it's just the clip. I can upload it to the software, and then there's a certain series of steps you can take, and it gives you basically a graph.
Yeah.
I have some diagrams over there, but it gives you a graph, and it'll the peaks. You know, it's like a bunch of hills and valleys, and all the peaks. You count the peaks, and that'll give you the syllable count of whatever you're putting into it. So that way, you can better take a better guess at.
So were we
What
close?
I believe is being said.
Wow. Were we close?
Yeah, it's definitely 3 syllables. It's either I see you or some say please don't go. A bunch of different. Definitely, all the guesses have been 3 syllables, which is cool.
Yeah, that's really good. I like that one because I get the I and then I get the sound. But yeah, I like that one. I like when little kids actually come through.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah, it
innocence
really
even
is.
shows through even on the other side. So
Yeah,
it's
it
sweet.
does. So we're actually going to play number 3. We'll see if this one echoes. Oh, I can see where this one's from. I labeled them right.
Oh, good.
Oh, that one's clear as day. That's you be nice.
So there's a little story behind this. I believe there's a few from Westerly Library. So this is another TAPS investigation. The show ended up filming there during the last season. And before they filmed there, TAPS did about 6 investigations. The home team did about 6 investigations in the library. And the reason why they ended up filming there is because we got so much evidence. And there's actually a few clips that you're going to end up playing tonight from Westerly Library. And the story behind this was captured in the basement of the library. And they had a hallway with a bunch of offices down there. And the offices had those motion censored lights. So if you walk into it, the light turns on.
Right.
And I'm the type of person that easily jump scares. And I walked backwards into one of these offices and the light turned on. And I freaked out. I went, I screamed a little bit. And everybody of course started making fun of me. And then we got this clip, which we believe is saying, "You be nice," which was really cool. Yeah.
Wow.
That is so cool.
That ghost was defending him.
I know. I was defending 2 few hours ago. What the heck?
Everybody else picking on you, the ghost is defending you.
That's right.
I really like that one. That was like as clear as day.
No bullying. That's not
Okay.
wrong.
Oh, this is from the same place.
Oh, the Westerly Library.
Yep.
Like I said, hopefully you recognize us, know who we are, know what we're here for.
I heard it. Is that 3D Cody or something?
So this is another cool one. So this was a TAPS investigation, once again at Westerly Library, different night. And one of the things that we do as a team is we go in for the first time, we introduce ourselves, and we try not to say our names again because we want to see if they can learn from us.
Right.
So we're in the attic of the Westerly Library. We return for a second visit. My partner, Tracy, who was up there with me, I was saying something like, "By now you should recognize us, know who we are. We had been there multiple times."
Right.
And we got both of our names, Tracy, Cody.
Cody,
whispered and kind of smushed together
Oh, yeah, the Cody I heard. It's the first part I wasn't really quite sure what it was, but I heard Cody.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tracy, and I did hear the Tracy, and then I hit the Cody right clearly.
I heard the Cody right.
That is always so cool though when they do say her name. Though.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
Well, they call me other things. But
I get called bad words sometimes, you know.
They call me witch.
Never take that as a bad thing though.
I don't know.
Take it as a compliment.
Now they can call me purple.
Purple witch.
Purple. Yes.
Talk about the next CVP. Talking about purple.
Really? Let's see. We're going to 5. Oh! Wow! Okay! Let's see if we can get this one.
Can you
Coincidence?
tell me what color your coat is? Your winter coat?
That's weird. I want to play that one more time because, if that's okay, because I'm hearing something different.
I hear purple.
Can you tell me what color your coat is? Your winter coat?
You sure that? Yeah. Purple.
Weird. Purple. I'm hearing blue. That's weird. She's hearing purple.
I'm
hearing blue. Because purple is like 2 syllables. I'm hearing 1 syllable.
No, I'm at the end of it. I'm actually hearing the 2 syllables.
I'm only hearing 1. It's weird. So
it's tough. I hear it. It sounds totally different coming through without listening to headphones.
Definitely, it really does.
String.
But that was
This is a
cool
really
that they did
strange
that.
story. Yeah. So what happened here was the first time we went to Westerly Library, I had a really strange experience, and one of the only times that the rest of the team has tried to convince me that I saw an apparition.
Right.
But this apparition looked clear as day, just like a living person. And what happened was we were all packing up. We had finished the investigation around all the equipment. The base was set around the circulation desk. And the staff at the library was there. They wanted to see how everything worked. They brought a few friends. They wanted to, just see how the whole operation ran. And so one by one, they were leaving to say goodnight. And every once in a while, we'd wave goodbye to somebody, and they'd walk to the left and out the front door. Well, halfway through packing up, this woman walks in through the front door, or that direction. It was cold out. She was wearing a purple coat, and she has book bags that she's carrying full of books. Older woman, has like a perm-style hair, glasses, and she walks. She just looks over, says goodnight. I say goodnight. She walks into the elevator, and that's it. That was it. Until a few weeks later. I just figured somebody came in and normal.
Wow.
Now, when we got the tour of the library from the security guard, this library is massive. It's the biggest library I've ever been in. It was actually built as a living monument. Soldiers were housed there at one point. It was used as a hospital at one point. And down in the basement, there was rooms that people would stay in. So they would keep people down there. And so the security guard was walking us through the basement, and he said, this is where some people stay. So I figured, since this library is huge, maybe they have overnight security, maybe they have rooms set up, a couple rooms, something like that. So I just took it with a grain of salt, kept going. So I figured this woman was going down to her office, down to the basement, or whatever. So I didn't think anything of it. I'm on the phone with Tracy, which is the case manager for the group, the lead, and she's like, they love us so much, they want us to live there. I was like, oh, well, they have plenty of rooms down in the basement. And she's like, what are you talking about? And I was like, Ron was the security guy was saying, they used to keep you. And I was like, that woman must stay down there too. And she was like, what are you talking about? So I explained, the woman who walked in, purple coat. She goes, well, everybody that was there was in the group picture. So take a look at the group picture, see if you see her. She's not there. So she goes back to the library to give a review of the evidence that we have captured, and she's telling them about the lady, describing what I saw, and everybody goes, "That sounds like Sally Coy, who used to be a librarian at the library, and many people have seen her and described the same features." So they end up pulling up a picture of Sally, and I have it on my phone somewhere, and they showed me the picture, and it looked just like her, but she's younger in the picture, which was really strange. So when we went back to the library, you hear Tracy's voice in that clip. She asked, "What color is your purple coat? What color is your winter coat?" And we believe we got the answer purple in response, which was really...
Oh my God.
There she
I
is.
love it when it gets verified.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's amazing.
Wow.
Oh my goodness, you must have bugged when you
And she wasn't
recognized that?
see-through. She was like full body solid.
I didn't think anything of it.
Huh.
And now that after they were trying to, and it's still to this day is very hard to believe that that was a spirit.
Right.
But now looking back, I never remember seeing the elevator doors open. I never remember hearing it ding. I never remember hearing the front door close. There's just little things. She wasn't looking proper. She was like gliding. Now that I think back, but while it was happening, it just looked normal.
Right,
It was strange.
right.
It was
Wow.
Oh, I love that when it happens.
They delayed reaction on the video
Yeah.
from Facebook.
I love it.
Wow.
That is amazing, though. And I love it when they make themselves known like that, though. But, you know, that's like the holy grail.
Ah. Okay.
All right.
All right.
What's this one? What's this one?
Oh, I can't wait. I want to hear this one. This is a cool one. Okay. We're going to play number 6 now.
Okay.
What?
Did you hear that?
Yeah, what did you hear?
I heard good evening, fellas. That's what I heard. I heard good evening, fellas.
Yeah, I'm used to headphones, so it's me. I hear things differently, though, so.
EVP started on a tape recorder for me. But I hear good evening, fellas. So I don't know. Is that what you think you guys call on that one?
Yeah.
No. We definitely all agree on good evening. The second word, we have fellas is one of them. Paul is one of them. Good evening, Paul. Nobody there was named Paul. We tried looking in the past, but good evening something. And this was captured in Smith's Castle in Kingston, Rhode Island. A really historic site involved in the Great Swamp Massacre. The only location where a soldier was hanged, drawn, and quartered in United States history at this location for treason. He was accused of fighting against his own people with the Native Americans. Myself and Ken, who so Rise Up holds public investigations at this event. All the money goes to the house and to restore it and things like that. So at this night, nobody was there. It was just us, just myself and Ken. We were walking up the stairs to the second floor, which is all the noise that you hear. And I had my recorder going, and I hear this out loud. So this would be another example of AVP. Good evening. That's what I heard. That's all I heard was good evening.
Right.
And right away, Ken was ahead of me. I said, "Ken, did you say something?" "No." And the cool thing was we had a recorder in the room that we were going to, and that recorder, Ken had already entered the room, didn't pick it up. So whatever it was right on the top of the stairs there, whoever it was, or walking up the stairs. But it definitely, like a really raspy, growly voice. Good evening. Good evening.
Wow.
Fellows or Paul, whoever it was. Yeah, really strange place. Yeah. We've gotten a lot of good stuff from there.
I love AVP.
I wonder if everybody loves Cody's like EVPs because he's always got such great stories too. They're so detailed. They're awesome.
Up too close to the mic. I tried to turn him up a bit. I'll turn you down.
Turn me down. Everyone loves it though. But
There you go.
I heard good evening, fellas.
Yeah, I heard the good evening.
I definitely good evening, 100%, fellas.
Yeah, but I'm like, it's the headphones. I'm used to I have that in my headphones. I gotta have my skull candies when I'm reviewing VP. Yeah. I'm very particular. They have to be skull candies.
Makes a big difference.
I want to hear the next one. What's the next one? What's the next one?
Well, you have to wait. There's an A and a B.
We have a few more.
Huh? 3 more.
Okay.
There's
This is a cool
A and a B.
case.
Alright.
Do I get to pick?
No.
Alright, so the A
B.
is the long version, B is isolated, so.
Alright.
Oh.
So you ready?
Okay.
Alright. So this one is 7A, but there is a 7B. So we're going to play 7A.
Okay. Indeed.
Oh, I heard a little girl. But do you want to play 7B? Yes? You want to play 7B now?
Sorry, there was a little lag there. Yeah,
Sorry.
either doesn't matter. Yeah, you can play it. That'll
Because I heard
isolate
a
it.
little girl in this one.
Yeah, kind of singing, humming.
Yeah, she's very clear as day, like a little female.
Like
Is
I
that-
do, like when you hum me, like
Yeah, like
yeah.
Right.
Now 7A
Exactly.
and 7B, are they the same one or different?
It's the same. It's the same thing, but it's just isolated and amped during the section that she's singing. So what happened was, you'll hear a lot of talking in the background.
Yeah.
This was during a break after a session. It's a private residence taps case, and you'll hear Tracy's voice. She's telling a story of a previous case to the
Right.
clients. And I was sitting at base. During the breaks, I always take note of what had happened. And I was just sitting right in front of the computer, just writing down stuff on my notepad. And behind me, it felt like it came from the top, like on the ceiling almost, but in the corner of the room.
Yeah.
I start hearing like a, so I turn around and I don't see anybody. And then you'll hear me go like, and then I get up and I say, I'm trying, because I want somebody in here to hear this too. So I yell for my buddy Steve to come in, and he heard a little bit as well. And this was probably the longest time we've heard something unexplained.
Wow.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Hours just by figuring out what this was. It just was something.
Now, is it in a foreign language? Could it be in a foreign language?
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe the isolated version you'll be able to hear a little
Yeah,
better.
maybe. There we go. Let's see. Let's play that one again. Play it again, son.
What do you think, Bob?
One more time. Yeah. That's a female, but it's...
I hear an ing at the end of it.
Yeah, that's definitely...
Like it's either running or something in.
Yeah,
front
it's
of
like
it.
it's like at the beginning. The only thing I can understand is like "hey," but then that would be like a headphone thing to figure that the rest of that out. Because I can hear "hey."
That's a big difference. Big difference.
Yeah.
Because I definitely hear that ing at the syllable at the end of that.
But see, that's why we have one brain.
That's right.
Yeah. If you don't see, I get the beginning, you get the end. Or you can get the middle. They can go from That's the way it works.
It doesn't get the answer all the mask. Like.
I know, right? Good at that. Really good at that.
Well, that is so awesome. But that one definitely.
So have you been able to pinpoint what that one is yet?
No. I mean, we did capture a female voice,
Right.
an EVP from this, that sounded like because with the software I have, I can upload multiple clips that sound similar to see if they're on the same, hertz range, same decibel range, see if they have the same characteristics. I have programs that look at the sounds that our voice makes, our mouth makes. Our mouth only makes certain sounds. And just like how we look different, how everybody has a different fingerprint,
Right.
our mouths all make different sounds. And this program is able to discern if it finds similarities in two different clips.
Wow.
It did find similarities in the two clips, but we just can't figure out what's going on here. The client did report, hearing, talking, just like a conversation on their own, not really interacting with them. So I don't know if it's something residual that I was hearing.
Well,
But the strange thing was the direction that it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just when something like that happens, there's just so many questions that pop into your head.
Yeah.
As to what's going on. And we all tried figuring this out, and it just was really strange. The other cool thing with this house was they had a German Shepherd that would react to everything that was going on. And it was
Love
cases
power
that
dogs. Kind of like cats do.
yeah, he would just stare, at certain locations, seeing something that we obviously couldn't see. And he would look up into this corner where this voice, I heard the voice coming from. And he had like his own room to himself. It was actually like a spare room that they made the dog's room.
Oh, that's so sweet.
And it was right there where the voice came from.
So it was in the corner of the dog's room.
It was a cool case.
The voice.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
Right.
Maybe the little girl was visiting the doggy. Maybe she likes the dog.
There's a little bit of a sentence in there.
Yeah, there is a sentence, but it's hard to.
Yeah.
That would definitely take a while to decipher.
You have to really break it down. I'm not any more complex than he could do, but back in the day when we had a tape recorder, we take the thing and we listen to it and we stop and we take it out. Okay, it was over here. We cut it with the scissors. We take the tape. Get the tape. And then we play it.
Okay, alright, let's get into EVP over here. We got actually one more EVP over here I want to hear.
Ooh, yes.
And let's see.
This is good, bro.
Well, he didn't understand that the spirits, especially the female spirits, would protect us from the unsavory males that would come around. And not that Freddie was lovely.
Wow. Yeah, that's really hard to isolate because
This one I
there's
didn't
a voice in front of the EVP.
Yeah. So so the voice, Andrea Perrin, who is the eldest daughter that the movie The Conjuring was based off.
Right.
And if you've seen the movie The Conjuring, Bathsheba Sherman is proclaimed to be the witch that's haunting the house, but in reality, that was a movie. There's a whole different reality to what was going on. So she actually asked me and a couple of other investigators to come with her, I believe 2 or 3 years ago, to Bathsheba's gravesite.
Right.
And she was going to tell us a couple stories, and we wanted to see if I could record anything there. Because they did believe that, that they felt her in the home, but they believe she got a bad rap.
Right.
And her headstone was unfortunately vandalized and broken, so they had just finished restoring it. And so she was there, was telling the story. And this was the time I wasn't listening with headphones.
Yeah.
I wasn't listening with headphones this time, because I wanted to hear the stories as she was telling them.
Right.
And what we believe is heard is the name Bathsheba like screaming in the background, and nobody heard this.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean that was definitely an EVP.
Top 5.
Yeah, it was definitely an EVP behind that.
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
Can we play it one more time?
Yep, I'm trying to see if.
Do we have time to play it one more time?
Yeah, we do have a caller. Let's see if we can play that one more time. See if we can.
Sure. Yeah, it's pretty short.
And it was death. It was death. He was completely surrounded with death. Well, he didn't understand that the spirits, especially the female spirits, would protect us from the unsavory males that would come around.
Yep.
And not that Freddie
Yep.
was lovely.
Oh my God, he's got
Yep.
chills.
Yep. Yep. Wow. Yeah, definitely. That's
Complex
a yell.
like Bathsheba.
Yeah, that's a yell. That definitely is.
Right.
Oh my God.
That was. I like that one.
I
And
really
that's-
like that one.
even though the EVP is actually behind somebody else talking,
You can hear it
you can
clear
hear
as
it
hell.
clear as day.
That's as if I was yelling at you across the freaking street or something.
Right.
You know.
Right.
They can
That was
even
loud
hear
enough
it
that
city
we all
over.
should have heard it. Oh yeah.
Wow, unreal. That is like.
Yeah, we
I
have
like that
about
one.
7 minutes left, but we have a caller on the line, so we'll take this caller. I'm not sure who this is, so
A love of Cody, I'm sure.
yeah. All right. Hi, you're live on the air. Do you have a name? Hello,
Welcome to Awakening the Unknown.
caller. Blog talk issues tonight.
I hear breathing. It's
Yeah,
like not
I know, it's
letting
weird.
calls get through me.
Yeah, I don't know what the heck is going on with this blog talk tonight,
Well,
but
we got a globe full of hurricanes at the moment.
yeah, I don't know. But it depends where blog talk is actually stationed. If the main station's anywhere next to the hurricane, it could be what's going
Yep.
on.
Could be definitely an issue.
Sorry, caller. We're not getting through. Really, many callers aren't getting through at all. So it could just be with the blog talk network.
Yeah.
Actually is. So
I
we'll have to come up with a
know.
backup for that.
We do have to come up with a backup plan with that MacGyver.
No, it's alright. I got an idea already. Already, I got an idea for a backup. So no worries.
And everyone goes crazy for your EVPs, and
Oh,
you
big
just
time.
explain them so well, and they're just
Big
so
stuff.
excited.
So what do you have coming up?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. What do you have coming up?
Yeah. I have a horrible memory.
I get that. You froze.
But look how smart he looks.
Yeah, Cody froze like this.
Second is a really cool event.
Great.
You're gonna be at the lighthouse for National Ghost Hunting Day.
Well,
Yeah, you're
Right.
frozen. You keep freezing on and off. Now you're back. And you froze again. And you're
I'm
back.
back. All right. Oh no.
You gotta
All
stare
right.
at it.
All right. I'll try talking quick.
You gotta stare at it for
Yeah,
tomorrow.
yeah.
quick.
No, that's when it blurs.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
That's how I fix it.
So, let's see. Are you
All right. I'm
back?
still good.
Okay, we're good.
I'm
Let us
back.
know. Let
Hello?
everybody know where you're going to be.
Good.
And he froze again.
September 22nd, we have a big TAPS event. First time. Ledge.
You froze again.
It's an event happening.
Yeah, I don't know why you just keep freezing all of a sudden. Maybe I'll back my
What is
energy
going
away.
on? I know, right? What's going on?
I don't know. You keep freezing. I'll back my energy away.
I'm enjoying watching you though, because every time you do stop, you shake a pose. You're like,
Yeah, look at that. And now you're not frozen. That's so weird.
Oh, good. All right.
Try again.
September 22nd.
All right.
Big
September
TAPS event.
22nd. Yeah, TAPS event, Ledge Lighthouse. Tickets are still on sale. You can get them if you go to the TAPS website, TAPS Facebook page. I shared it on my Facebook page, Cody Ray Despian. Click on the link. Really cool event. We're going to bring everybody out to Ledge Light on a boat. You got to have a little brief TAPS presentation, the history of Ledge Light. Going to be a great event. All the money goes to restore the Ledge Lighthouse. New paint. They want to restore a boat launch there, so that's going to be cool. October 6th and 13th, TAPS is teaching classes. So I'm going to be teaching about equipment and some new things that are going on. So you can sign up for that. It's a 2-part class. October 6th is the first one. October 13th is the second one. Learn all about how TAPS sets up an investigation, how we go about all the steps of processing an investigation, through setting it up with the client call to actually going there, interviewing them, doing the actual investigation analysis, the equipment we use, So I'll be doing that along with the team lead, Tracy. So that's going to be a great event. Wow. And we have plenty of public events happening with Rise Up Paranormal at the Payne House Museum and Smith's Castle in Coventry. In Kingston. So if you want to get tickets for that, you can go to Rise Up's Facebook page, Rise Up Paranormal. There's a whole bunch of stuff coming up. I have a college lecture coming up in Worcester, which will be a great event, but unfortunately it's private. The public can't come to that. Yeah. Just watch my Facebook page. It's always being updated. And
what are you doing on National Ghost Hunting Day?
National Ghost Hunting Day. So near me, I have Anawan Rock. That's kind of close by to me. So that's one of my favorite places. I love to go out there and do a few EVP sessions. So I'm probably going to stop by there and see what's fun.
Nice.
Oh, that is very close to us, Anawan Rock.
Yeah,
oh my gosh,
close to us.
That's a great place to go. Great place to go. Wampanoag history.
I've gotten a lot of Wampanoag actual EVPs, and I'm able to translate because my upstairs neighbor is Wampanoag, so she helps me with those. Yeah. She's
that's
the one
good.
that
That's great to know somebody like that.
Yeah, if I try to explain to her what it is and what it's saying, and then she'll kind of translate it for me. So
you're going to be at Anawan Rock on National Ghost Hunting Day, hopefully giving us a call in. Definitely.
Well, I'll give you a call.
Oh, definitely.
That's like a double thing. Anawan Rock is inside the Bridgewater Triangle there. If you read any of the history, you have everything. The Pukwudgies are said to be at Anawan Rock. Alien UFO sightings there.
Everything. I love Anawan Rock. We have 90 seconds left. I know, the show always goes by so fast.
We got to talk Anawan Rock because there is so much
we got about 90 seconds left here, people. So we're going to play the close. And Cody, just stay right there and oh my god. Yeah, I know. If I could find the my eyes are blurring.
And all your friends are saying hi. Jason Aiello is saying hi to Cody. We have Guy saying hi.
Hi. Hello.
We love you, Cody. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you, all listeners. Well, we want more Cody, more Cody, more Cody all the time, right? We're going to get him, too. Thank you, Dustin, for joining us tonight. And keep track. There's a lot of stuff going on. And don't forget National Ghost Hunting Day.
You're talking right over the new thing.
Too much to say.
I know what. I'm going to beat her. All right. Peace out, people. We love you.
Bye.
All right, close that. Hold on.